This NBA Cup semifinal will begin at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The second semifinal of the 2024 NBA Cup will see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Houston Rockets in Las Vegas on Saturday. The Thunder have been one of the most consistent teams this season, carrying over their strong form from last year when they finished first in the Western Conference. Mark Daigneault's side has been firing on all cylinders, winning 3 of their 4 group stage games, with their only loss coming against the San Antonio Spurs. In the quarterfinals, the Thunder took down a star-studded Dallas Mavericks in a thrilling game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who was having an MVP-caliber season, was the star of the night, scoring 39 points. Meanwhile, the Rockets have been the surprise package of the Western Conference this season. The team has grown into a well-rounded unit despite being one of the youngest teams in the league. An anonymous NBA scout gives a clear insight into the Lakers' ongoing performance, which has been drastically dropped. Scout believes that the Lakers play with zero physicality. It's easy to get transition baskets. It's easy to score via pick and rolls. It's easy to post up and cut for easy baskets. Everything is just easy, he said. As per the scout, Los Angeles' recent slump could push them to go for a star player, and they only have Austin Reeves who can get a good deal. The Lakers may trade Austin Reeves in pursuit of the championship. He added that Reeves becomes a 4th or 5th best player if you put him in the roster of the top teams, but he's a 3rd best player in the Lakers roster. That's where the franchise can't compete in the West. An anonymous Western Conference scout believes a team can't win with Austin Reeves as its 3rd best player. If he's your 3rd best player, you're not a championship contender, you're just not. If you put Austin Reeves on the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Boston Celtics. If he's your 3rd best player, you're not a championship contender, you're just not, said the scout, through ESPN's Dave McMenamin. If you put Austin Reeves on the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Boston Celtics, he's probably the 5th, maybe even 6th best player, on those rosters. LeBron James's concerning play and reliability around Anthony Davis demand a change in Lakers' roster. If Austin Reeves' trade can help them for the championship, they should make a splash move at the trade deadline. One of the East executives said, AD and LeBron need consistency from the rest of the group. The only guy that they rely on is Austin. He finally got to the point of not deferring to those guys. The rest of the group should follow suit. Too many guys don't know how to play with them because they feel like they need to just give AD and LeBron the ball and wait for a pass. They end up forcing shots late clock because that is when they get the ball. Kuzma has signed a contract with Wizards in the previous offseason and still has 3 years to complete the $90 million contract. The 29-year-old forward is earning $23.5 million this season. Siegel also pointed out the previous interest from the Lakers, Heat, and Cavaliers, through a report from Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype. Meanwhile, his performance is not up to the mark in his first season with the Wizards. The 6'9" forward is averaging 15.8 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 1.9 assists per game while shooting 42% from the field and 27.6% from three-point range. The previous season, he had better numbers with 22.2 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. There has been a big drama in the last 1 week since the trade story of Butler made headlines. His agent entered and put all the rumors in the dustbin. However, Butler was reportedly planning to prefer Houston as his preferred location after opting out of the current contract, which will make him a free agent next offseason. Adding to the fresh development in the story, the Rockets may not sign Jimmy Butler next offseason. Sources told Sam Amick of The Athletic that Houston wanted to bring a star player last season, but now, the Rockets will carry with the existing core. It's a big blow to Jimmy Butler and his agent. Rockets have done the same in 2023 when they shifted their plans from James Harden. Houston have also extended the contracts of Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun in October. The Rockets are doing great with their core group, and if they plan to enter the trade, they will opt for a younger player instead. Washington Wizards' Kyle Kuzma is drawing a strong trade interest. As per the report of NBA insider Brett Siegel, top teams like Golden State Warriors, Portland Trail Blazers, Sacramento Kings, Indiana Pacers, and Detroit Pistons have expressed interest in Kuzma. However, interested teams will struggle to sign him due to second apron restrictions under the NBA's updated collective bargaining agreement. Emirates NBA Cup 2024. Rolling the dice on his way to Vegas, Trae Young shows he's always a safe bet at MSG. Solidifying his villain status in New York, Young celebrates the Hawks' 108-100 victory by pretending to shoot dice on Knicks logo. While dribbling out the clock in the fourth quarter, Trae Young pretends to shoot dice on Knicks logo. New York AP. Trae Young was dribbling out the clock Wednesday night when he leaned down toward New York's center court logo and pretended he was shooting dice. "We're going to Vegas," Young said, "so that's what I had to." When he's at Madison Square Garden, always bet on Young. The court was orange this time, but otherwise it looked and felt like the 2021 playoffs. The Knicks had just been eliminated, and Young was celebrating in the middle of their arena. The star guard had 22 points and 11 assists, leading the Hawks to a 108-100 victory in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. They will head to Las Vegas to play the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. Young emerged as a villain to Knicks fans in 2021, when New York reached the postseason for the first time in 8 years and drew the Hawks in the first round. They profanely taunted him in Game 1, even mocking his hair, but the point guard got the last word. He made a runner in the lane with 0.9 seconds remaining to give Atlanta a 107-105 victory in that